Motia board, Mama, your mamma, your more quabad, or Badum TV, no Sia Cassia so, and you may in somewhere see a brasson, so TB, Sadum TV, Cassia, some no dosso, near to Mubia, or Bettini. Abedaku ya yete yes wonye hwehwemu emfa August 6 enkwanhia kase asiye ma ya de hye nwotwe to nananom nsie do ne ne odo anu di nsem aba ane soafo soafo no hwe nwumasua so anani da kwan so betu franka man PP amanyoku no ese onye hoho e wo party ni mu National Chairperson so na Ekasaide Ghana Society of Peri-operative Nurses and I want to add some more to Judicial send to Muya by Eddie Aban Yamuni, Isa Edema won't answer me up on day come with Jedi, will be my soul Eddie Jedi, Yade Bro, Adom TV, and you may not see a Cassian, Ocean Live or Facebook/Adom TV, Extra Go TV at 119, DSTV, a 280, Oko YouTuber, such Adom TV Tube, AdomOnline.com, and some meaning some of will be a woho. Faster Mama Joy Trish. Ontadi Bakuni, Frederick Opticals, and so Nino so media fear amankwa tamaklo. Kase afia ni de miente saden samni chemo ankasa etie. Afi agas bosomene de toso ensia biche kese bomei. Yade hye enwotwe ekoye adwuma ewie ye wo manru wiemhye ya wode kokote hwe. Enam so ma ban no etie abedwekuo ene dei wondo wanu di nsem aba wo chiremu se wiemu nsakraye ka ho. Ene de nkwanhia yi edibai
Basum kwa wote ya no yen hwehwemu ede afa Z9 helicopter August bosomene de tosunsia fimu ekonya nkwanhia enam soma emema ensia wonu nyina tinananom ensiedo eni sanhwehwemu nyina mpanyifo ede aba betudwa wonom ekire adekode potia enam soma atwire chimsi ebo oman Ghana we ena wa bra Captain Retired Paul Fujo anu eka committee hu ekyekyensem wode tudwa se eni enam soma helicopter yi enya nkwanhia ene se wote ba fom na enam ewiemu nsakraya na asesa wono entimi hunu wonanimu eye.
At 9:56 the crew entered IMC, which is Instrument Meteorological Conditions. To the layman it is they flew into clouds because they no longer could stay away from the clouds, so they flew into clouds and transitioned to IFR. Now IFR is Instrument Flight Rules. So what it means is they now transitioned from navigating using visual cues to now navigation solely on the aircraft's instruments.
And what you know, Captain Fujo retired, and in some way since so and a two-jar.
There is a definite need to modernize the fleet of the Ghana Air Force. We have recommended that the Air Force acquire modern aircraft with terrain avoidance warning systems and modern navigation systems.
Wasara husam we ya no beto dwana na ebi mo keka nsem bi se bia topaye bi ne hyemu ne nam so mankwanhia yi abadan so committee na no disem no kyeremu se bibisa eni ho.
In terms of the explosion, there was no explosion before. You know, the Z9 helicopter, its fuel tank actually is under the, where the passengers sit, right? So when it impacted, and don't forget, it was doing a flight to Obuasi and back. It wasn't going to refuel in Obuasi. So it had fueled up well. So on impact, that is when the explosion took place. We looked at all that. We looked at the corroboration. The time when, because you see, when there was the impact, when the explosion took place, don't forget, there were eyewitness accounts. So the eyewitness accounts tally with what we're saying. The pilot was totally competent to be flying this plane. The co-pilot was also a qualified FAA commercial and instrument rated pilot from Bristol Academy, Florida, and he qualified in April 2023. In December 2024, he was recategorized within the Ghana Air Force as a Category D pilot on helicopter type with a white instrument rating. To further rule out any potential human causes, we examined the medical and psychological records of the crew. A review of the medical and personal records revealed no known medical or psychological conditions in the captain, co-pilot, or technician at the time of flight. All three were described by witnesses as calm, prepared, and professional during the pre-flight activities. Fatigue or medication was not considered to have materially affected their performance on the day of flight.
Radinfe adishie nwotwi kra ensie. Bienfi sara hosebnum na yonkonsam fofromo na Chief Justice ya yabonidin Justice Buff Bonny na nei odin sama hodo to dwatwemo se no ayebaba num etietie na num nsemo no se kobasa mrahye bedwafo gye ne tumudia obahwe na nsakraya hodo akoso ewo atentene adwumanim.
Abra nra wono mototo na no ewo appointment committee ena Justice Paul Bafuboni eni HSA edwumre sese enhyehyeye ahodo wono modegu akwamu ewo Ghana yatemua bia no emu sene beya ebema wonwuma wono mu edi no atumi akototi na afensa tentene ne wono mu edi dwuma awe wo kyeremdia bia ya wono mu hia nsakrae pa ene district ena fe magistrate court ahodo ewo menyi emu.
Yes, we used to have we have capital like ours. We don't have them now. I just not sure that all the activities have been suspended. No. Now we have a court of appeal in Accra, as usual. We have a court of appeal in Kumasi.
Eho wasan kasa edifa senia ye ne duefi ahodo abo apeso awe wo kyeremidia.
I will stand with every judge, every staff, every court user, and every citizen in the belief that access to justice should not depend on who you are or your connections. The Constitution entrusts the Chief Justice not only with judging cases, but with judging the credibility of justice itself. My task is to ensure that the law remains both a shield for the weak and a restraint upon the powerful. With your guidance and cooperation, I pledge to restore confidence in our highest institution and live stronger than from it.
Now, Enran Sana Chief Justice, baby sana no asemo kra na chinyi wa hye wonom ne anema bebre koso ewo ho emenum mpo majority leader Mahama Yariganso eden sema hudo bi etu dwaso o makwan makuo kuma no enkansem bi a eni kwan se wo mo eka enra eda no nei majority members no bi so ababonten abekira beta wo mpani no echi won samwa enrada auditu dwa no ho.
Domkesia wa Ghana mashebe de fi eni eta wono mu bana deni echipa wono mu chiremudia eno adase ne wama domkuma no akunya ama wono mu anye woniama no ayade wonani age ho pa ebra wono mu ne nsentro for twitwenkomo ena domkesia bana deni abedi echiri George Riketsegan edi to just say
so obi gago obi a you can confirm I don't me who gagging dia or the only thing is that won't you me enka dia open. Yes, standing on this near the rules na yeduma. Yes, ya temdidie kasa bi wa wa wuntu menka because this is an extension of parliament. The ye no chamber plenary and one AO committee. It is some wuntu menka e wo plenary wuntu member committee and make kasa ansam na se bi obegu obi hu fi. If that happens in the chamber, Mr. Speaker Bama wa expunge na wa apologize na wa withdraw. So the rules were being applied.
We and no to just say eni wono mu nyina kwotena se efa adwene ewo kwan abafa so atoto opanyi anoa bibia bekotote nanso ekamia yese na domkuma ne de wono mu ewo ntimpo dadanka wono mu ereba nanso se wono mu bandeni ama kwanti na wontimpo nyina entumi amemu a enam so ema wono mu esori pieye.
So I think there was a cross section of questions, interesting questions, relevant questions, and I said the man has the right background, has the right or knowledge, and experience, minimum experience and vantage. Thank you. Odi questions now. So it was seamless. So you might think that it was not boring at all.
Adom TV and you may know see a Cassia or social young comrade near bar. It was Mwakwa baby Adom TV and you may know see a Cassia or Shannon Media Fear among Kwa Tamaklu yet was so. Na Madina Rashet Bejani ya we human rights lawyer na ede to just say ede tiebia no mame Gertrude araba tokunu e wo se woko asenie na yetie wono so na no asem de nti ma Rashet Bejani de nsem yitu dwa no eni
Emrashibe jeni dumo monfo Madina baton peso so no asanye emrenimini de to just say any Kane Chief Justice Gertrude Arabe Sabatuku na wono je n'adwuma efri ne nsem no ebeya ka woma no akwanya no wonti na asem ewo asem di bia se ne beya obi abenya nasomdwe ewo nsem ayekoso no nyina emu.
Everybody is entitled to be heard in court. But the reason why a beya contention is won't mean ko invoke san nsem no say we dey stop parliament say parliament in Yenejuma. No me I believe say our court me bonfire say court betie no nsem what baby because all of the processes in the start here no are challenging some aspects of the processes are they are dismissing our court data. No there is no guarantee say by all means no court na work on e den obedi bim and I say wundi bim. But what is most important is as Obi Awoye, the former Chief Justice of Ghana, Onyeni Pakwa Kekeno, I was also here Obi who has also served the nation in that capacity for some time now. I think she deserves the right to be heard.
Osani same way so etuja.
There's a presumption of regularity of official duties. And that will not change the status to say new Chief Justice. So under those circumstances, it will be near friendly brutal for me. Say it is it may not have any significant effect here, and that is why I make the immediately say processes the way are nyame economy the me kwame nyaya kan ka won jan kra na onkogina home because it will amount to nothing.
Speaker ora Alban Kingsford Bagbin na kasei ne kasa no ye chawpai na wode matentene ne adwuma yi nyina wanra appointment committee no bra acting chief justice waba me yototo na no ensam no de course no de chawpa na atudwa
Abra committee a womo mrashibedwem eya hoboa eba beveti eye chief justice Paul Bafuboni eho ana dom ketwa no ene dom kese no edisie ni kasakasa ene mentimu asibia na nya asem ketwa kra wosansemi hu ana mrashibedwem chiame ede abetudwa se de esi otiye no enye ade papa kra na emum wode to eye mrashibedwafo enim se se bibisi essence biema obehwese safo na wo mo bon ewa asem bi se mu no
Order 123, Rule 3 cautions members against imputing improper motives. As Speaker, I wish to reaffirm Parliament's unwavering respect for the judiciary as a co-equal arm of government under Article 125, Clause 1 of the 1992 Constitution, which vests the judiciary power of Ghana in the judiciary. Honorable members, this, as I mentioned, was brought to my attention, and they referred to certain comments and conduct of some honorable members during the said proceedings, which may have appeared discourteous or disrespectful to the distinguished members of the judiciary in attendance. Such conduct, though not representative of the collective will of Parliament, is regrettable and inconsistent.
Kane software na oshe ngumesua so Dr. ya ose duchum se wanyahoho wa MPP amanyukuo ni mu yenti ema upani kasa no ne adom kase edi nkomo yi
mfiti ase ene adwuma ye nkanka na me school for penny na student leader ewo Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology sabra ye sorry tia na sorry ginae se Ronins onfa memru emma timemufo na emra civilian regime ye adwuma denden am assistant secretary for SRC ewo KNUST sabre na UST na nam so emma adwuma ye o mamu ni nyina sorry ye Professor Dubois Sorigina Kasaye Nafi Kemem Kabia Samaba. Bra Bidu Haseno, name no mame, Namanone, Namo America. The Hono Yensu Casa, Sabi bit me a boama Kabimam Kabia Manusama Dimunintino. Yen so ye fitting as yet MPP couldn't be or Hon and Crabata or another branch, Ewo. Branch Libyan Sabi P, California, or America Memu, a ho, a Yemojma den. Emma be vice chairman. Na Bribia no Sabrina ye party organ in Nessica 7 holding. To be drew Sabatu be a bar. Na a dimtre near my name be bar and more here. Now they are better near American for no so it be biaba near the Abeboa. To my party Mojuma, Ache, and Sana me babe MP, any deputy minister, any minister. To me, I'm delegate. 1992, more Namakahon, 9 years Kahumbi. Near near Kunfra Manone, 7 years, the Moabit me a boam, my party, and Chichre, party, say, more you do. Na another Danko Kufuado, to say the President Kufo, a bra, or born to our Ghana, no, or born transfer bruchery, and another Danko Kufuado, and so Baho, or buy out be who Juma Maye, and Ocasa Doctor Duchum. I then now for him, dear Cassia, Mino American Mammy, Emra, Ghana, now for my boy. Inti ampa me by. You could general busumche. O mame come rase bedroom. And no achieve deputy minister. I'm
in 4 years, one more Kuko Greek Senior High School, what have one time more so my crowd or a cocon kitten kitty, and she said, or one my crowd or so one bejibi 1 year.
Mpanyimfo a wono mo ena wo kukum Agric Senior High School no afomantem ne mo ene e dia to dwa se wono mo school no aye krado pass se aban yin kokon ketenkete initiative a wode aba no wono mo so ebeso mu no aye bi se ne be ya wono mo betumi abo ma aban yin so de hunu wotumi edru ho
yamfa sa asase aye wani kade ya yesu adwuma se wo hwa ye de anwa agusu a yadwu akama kama na kokon ketenkete se me ya adum na se yen saka no school man ma awakonu asa bebre so a ebetimi aboayem Edika no ebe serve as a research ama students no uye no sufru on so a se nyame ya adom na sen kokọ no omunyina ombetu kosua omuto kosua ye every week bia eto kosua more than 20 crates I the feed students no ekoba ne sa no a ye mfasika enkoto sa ankosua ni biem ya nkasa no ebenya kosua bebra de be feed students no
eho ena headmaster no esani to just say
kokọ no so nya de ya so do stage be say ye ton wo mo so ebenya sika at the Abu school no hobra. Say eba community ni so no a anya da ya no at least. Say your ton kokọ no a community no bi obefura no akọ baabi akọ ton kokọ no onko obeba abetobi. Nti no ye hu nse say di mi di sa adwuma die we eyie na eso ba ebenya mfa so bebre at the Abu school no at the Abu community no at the Abu Ghana man. Ye wie kura no on say nkokọ no ne a yato no kusian abana di sikaba. Every week beyond you start on cocoa at the feeding crown a chicken. You're spending not less than 1,000 Ghana cedis every week to buy chicken to feed the students. And the bones of Bema buying so no Hobaharan Kakra.
Yakwabania her said ya pomuden ejedi mu nsem no ete. Eda say ye her said ya pomuden mu nsem no ete na beto dwaso my Ghana yegu ahoboaso ye be remfie mpino ene edonu ensia mu de na yeseteta no sunro ana vaccine no Yankasi yetumi aye bia CEO Emma National Vaccine Institute Dr. Soji Tete ene den semi etuja
National Vaccine Institute and African Media on Malaria Research Ghana Health Service akawonu abom eden cheche akoman central for awomo wo maimua edefa eye vaccine a Ghana ene partners awodo ebekawonu abom aye ediamo mine Chief Executive Officer Emma MVI and Adom News in Central for Etwitwen Komono what they are to just say
Atlantic Life Sciences were vaccines bear for first one tetanus diphtheria also were HPV and a host of others DK also oral cholera vaccines rotavirus but the first most advanced with tetanus diphtheria Indonesian company be signed an agreement by 2026 no you best start our manufacturing process
or sign edit to just say Womo challenges awodo Omampanin John Dramani Mahama ahyase asɔwona se nanso no womo ne banks awodo bi edi hu nkomo se ne womo betumi akɔ nanim.
Vaccine no ade a ne ye no den kakra. Afei nso so sika wo hia obetumi de aye no aya na sika no eso. But nyame adaroma Obampanyin John Mahama they say Mosume Miensenchi or my sika kakra I say yemfamboa $50 million. I see yemfamboa space no. Yenso see any banks be a Africa, African bank aiding common some beboa into manufacturers no. No mama arishemu say o my ready some beboa.
Era say young here said the mon some no etie ebiemu National Chairperson Ghana Society of Peri-operative Nurses Vera Asima Aka say ne no entumuna ban ede ama say 9% ne de nyame ne mu ni won de no esadodo emunchi omuni.
Anesi for enkabo muko ekoba se wonum operation wo mubo mo ewo operation room one Adom kase atwetwe nkomo mode ensem atudwa wonsem a wo kire mu nyina ne se
nti ye besra aban se onhwe mo maye non sponsor ye on maye sponsorship for our training eno ne ye how to do any niema ye de beye adwuma niema ne hia pa ye sense ye do ye patients ni ntino banasa ye be surgeries na ye move things around we call it improvise into ye na surgery na koso but ye hiania manu because ye ni no my stress most of the time
or the sense of nyina etudwa ebra na wodi won na otweda ya eno eba so e wo konfanoche abanya resabia enum na esa brandwadi ekoso dwemtreni a woti dwumadi na se betena se hema na afua sewa opoku agiman eso ne Adom kase ebo nkomo kire mu sei
omadwuma omoye no yemfa ma abontin mo bi ehu omadwuma nti to de bi won ma na erefi wo omo ena de yeko theater si yekoyi ade na ye ha nipadua na firi ho na ma yenso ye nyankwa atena se ye besre a doctor for a nurse for anesthetists technicians any peri-operative nurses nyina modianya hweye na modi makoma pa eboa agini pankwan
yankomra na yeba yebetwaso
Absameda se oguso Adom TV emrason agudie monsem jibre na membono petim wadre emfa emakana shene so say the Black Stars of Ghana enawie enampenifo ede squad no ebetudwa onim say wa Acacia Ghana ene Japan ene South Korea ede pimso echire nkoma no sei na tie
do ena ye head coach ede the Black Stars of Ghana na enei players eduonu mienu ena omudin ababonte wabra the Black Stars of Ghana ye bo ayangofa kense mienu dikai ni Japan ebo ye bo Japan de ni wia ye bebo South Korea we any goalkeepers Oto Ado Efrom Benjamin Asari Joseph Anan ena afei Lawrence Atizigi ye hwe defenders na Eric Kon Jerome Opoku Jonas Ejete Kalib Irenchi Kidio Mensa Mohamed Salisu Ebenezer Anan Kojo Opon Pepra ena afei Ali Duseidu, Medford Asanom, Abu Francis, Prince Ousu, Christopher Musuba, Kwesi Sibo, Ena, Kamaruddin Sulemana, Striker Seno Aye, Kevin Nkrumah, Prince Osei Ousu, Prince Edu Kwabena, Brandon Thomas Asante, Antoine Semenyo, we any players Eduonu Mienua, head coach Oto Ado, Etonsa Efra Omo.
Etina wachane so se dia etie eno no me yemfe ne enchiemo ewo Ghanaian Premier League no emu nyame ya aduma Unimisa Asante Kotoko ewa standing games ampenifo hwese ombetimi ayibi ede afrio echina enabrewa ayipmakom se omene Vision FC game no eno emraso head coach ede mabobuko no eye Karim Zito ensem kakra ode atudwani.
We are approaching with the same attitude. I think beating us will give you 3 points. Just like beating everybody will give you 3 points. In order to chase your objectives, I think we don't have to take any much better than the other. We all go to chase for the 3 points. So the attitude is come here and then come for our 3 points. I told them the same 3 points as I said from the beginning. And myself, as a legend, I know what you just said is very dangerous. But to those of us who are fortunate to play football and become coaches, we do challenge or warn our players to go out of complacency.
It is said that Yeshe House of Folk Nabano, Nayamian San Yeshe Vision Swa, and also Yebenya Abano Miensa, and Oyen Semwa, Coach Abdul Karim Zitu, what they to Josh, and as said, Nanopa, and Koma Akech in Nada Beba, na Yedi, and also at the Apro. Within the Cobblestone, or Kumankra, Bakwa Maka, and Suruja, a Dura Emuno, no mere uno, she.
Yadu sorry, and Didier and some na Kwasipi, Jumtuni, wato high life for no 25 years in ni. It was a home farm one day and to my babo multimedia more Casino, it was we.
First of all, make us say Adom. You know, say Onyame Mao Ahodin ni Arishimu and now so I don't think so with me at the 25 years, especially in Ghana. To be in the music space for 25 years, you know, it's not easy. But maybe I said I'm ready. So no, I'm winning possible and also a Jumading, you know, because I think music here be a dama come I don't mean relax it, and I'm saying you'll be a my bemumbu on your maybe home.
Enyano Sonadum TV adwumre kase na hana bema kwan na yede asie aseda ya odi amre ne adaje a wode maye beda team ne nso ase adwuma a won wa ye fia no pa bepem sabri medin de afia amankwa tamaklo sade sana wo koda anwumre ya kai hye no nso so the president betwitwi ose na obo se ho ban afri kaka ede eno monka ho Festus enkoma otwitwi ose anwumre ansa na wada adapache ne nkwa ho den ho a ebesehia